Houston is one of the fastest growing cities in the nation, due in no small part to how well we have fared in the recession.
And many new residents arrive with something very valuable, a college education. Eyewitness News reporter Adela Uchida went to one of the states hardest hit by the recession to find out what is attracting the college educated here to Houston and why it's both good and bad for our city.
I'm a new Texan.
Kenneth Miller arrived in Houston 4 months ago with his dog Aladdin, a few belongings, and a lot of hope.
I was in pursuit of a better job, better opportunities, new experiences. I was ready for something new.
What he left behind was this, Michigan. Big in natural beauty, but because of the hits to the auto industry, not so big in job opportunities, even for those with a college education. John Gallagher has covered the economic and urban development beat for the Detroit Free Press since 1987.
Michigan never really came out of the 2001 recession.
Gallagher is also the author of a new book, Reimagining Detroit, in which he says a smaller Detroit might be a better Detroit.
In the last 10 years, we've lost probably on a base of about 4.5 to 5 million workers in the state. We've lost about 800,000 jobs.
A year ago, Michigan's unemployment rate was 15.3%. Detroit's was 30%. The lack of jobs prompted an exodus, people leaving abandoned buildings and urban decay in their wake.
We're losing two kinds of people, the former auto workers, the factory workers, who lost their jobs and have to go somewhere else, and then the young college grads.
The exodus even has a name here. They call it Michigration, and Harris County, Texas is among the top 10 destinations for people leaving Michigan's most populated county.
Harris County has grown 19.7% since 2000, and 39% of those leaving Michigan have a college education. Meantime, 28% of Houston residents have a bachelor's degree, 19% have some college.
I think that I have a lot to contribute to Houston.
Miller's education at Lansing Community College costs Houston taxpayers nothing. It's a bargain of sorts, according to Rice University demographer Stephen Kleinberg.
If there was no immigration, you would be forced much more quickly to provide the skills here.
How many jobs do you think you've applied for in the last month?
Oh my gosh, at least 30.
30?
Yeah.
And nothing?
Nothing.
And more people are coming to Texas, like 23-year-old Amber Strachan. We met her near her home in East Lansing, Michigan. She's got a couple of years of college under her belt. She says she can't find a job in Michigan, and she's looking to be in Houston by the end of the year.
They tell me not only is it kind of easier to get jobs for what I'm looking for, but the housing's cheaper.
It's a double-edged sword, says Kleinberg.
It's a whole lot easier to bring them in here than to train them ourselves. But in the long run, of course, that's the stupidest thing you could do, given the realities of a growing underclass.
Some of my friends, they have families that still left.
But in Miller's view, there is no downside to his move to Houston.
I had a great job that LCC helped prepare me for, but it wasn't enough. I was ready for more.
More Houston, like Detroit. Adela Uchida, 13 Eyewitness News.